Hey guys, what's up? Doing an EDC update today. I did one EDC prior on this channel, and to be honest with you, I have literally none of that stuff on me anymore. I completely pretty much outphased everything there. And that was in the wintertime. This is end of summer, around August. So pretty good length of time, and this is probably the third major change I've made since then anyway. So something completely new and fresh for you. I'm going to start off real quick. Main blade, vertical tenacious. Everybody knows about this blade. It's phenomenal value, phenomenal workhorse. You know, if you don't have one, go get it. There are like 80,000 reviews on YouTube. Just watch them. I have one. This knife it's heavenly for what you pay, and the material is quality, and I just love it. Holding it well, I'm thoroughly satisfied. Threw a landing on here, made it myself, did some figure eights, put a snap ring on there, a little something for my pinky to grab into if I have to grab it. Landing is good for when I have, say I'm wearing a polo shirt or a job shirt for my department. You know, the polo shirts are always a little longer, and instead of having to pull the shirt up to grab the back of the knife, all I do is put the lantern on there. The lantern hangs down low enough where I can just, put my finger in there and pull it out. Withdraw it from my pocket with the clip. And it works great. So my next blade is Victorinox Tinkerer. For a while I didn't carry any kind of Swiss Army knife. Switched it over to the Cadet recently, but kind of didn't like the fact that I didn't have much utility with it, even though it was pretty light and versatile. I still wanted something a little more. I wanted something I could take, fit, and feel comfortable not taking a Leatherman with me, or some kind of a multi-tool, whether it be one of the Gerbers or the Leatherman I have. In that case, the Wave or the Flick, or the Clutch, that's a compact. I wanted something that was a little bigger than the Clutch, but not as big as the Wave or the Flick, that still had a good enough utility. And believe it or not, I don't use the pliers that much, so this was a good compromise. And I ended up picking this up about a week ago, and this thing is just sweet. Very classic Victorinox. You know, the Tinkerer is a very well-known model. They have a lot of different variations, a Super Tinkerer, all that stuff, and here in between they have. The next side up to this one, I believe, is the only add-on really is scissors. I have one similar, but instead of a screwdriver, it has a corkscrew and it has the scissors. Didn't really like it. It's kind of old, so I got this one. I'm happy with it. It's got the two blades, a little penknife in the full size. It's got the screwdriver, the punch, the little awl, toothpick tweezers, flathead screwdriver large, flathead small, can opener, and bottle opener. So I think the thing's awesome. Carries when I wear jean shorts, it carries in a little tiny pocket above my main right pocket. And it rides actually with the Balio, the Spyderco Balisong pen. And again, I also put a lanyard on it, but this time it was a smaller paracord with a cord end. And that works out nicely too. Next thing is the Spyderco Balio Balisong pen. I'm not very good with it, but learning. I wish I could do that on camera, but there's not really any room. I play with it, fiddle with it. I learned a little bit. I like having a Fisher Space pen. I used to have one of the black ones, but seem to have lost it over the years, and love the way how it wrote and just very reliable to use. So I ended up picking this up, and I have a blast with it. I clip it. Like I said, it rides in the small pocket above my front right when I'm wearing jean shorts. So it clips on, and I love it. That may in the future change. I don't know. But right now, like I said, I'm keeping it. That's going to be a pretty long-term thing, a couple weeks. That's long-term for me. So you know how much my EDC changes. That's long-term. Next thing, cell phone. Nothing special. Motorola series. I don't know which one it is. It's from Boost. Nothing great. It's like an i410 or something like that. It's got the walkie-talkie. It's not bad. I got it in this little Texas Hold'em's carrying case. You can put it on your belt without even having to take your belt off, and it stays secure. I got the case at Lowe's for I think like $9.95 or something. Good value. I'm happy with it. It's vertical carry, which is what I like. I usually carry it my left side. Getting to the Zippo, nothing special, very plain pewter colored Zippo. It's nice to have. I do smoke occasionally, have a cigar or something like that, so I do carry it. Again, for utility tasks, burning cord ends, or just flipping it around for tricks and shit, and whatever, not bad. Next thing, the keys are pretty much redone. Used to have a lot more keys on here that I never used, and I just went ahead and shut the ones I didn't use off. I think about 7 in total. About 5 of them were keys to doors, and the other 2 were for locks, like padlocks and stuff that I just never. I know they all have a use. I just don't use those locks much anymore. So I figured it would be better for me if I stripped the keys down a little bit, make them a little less bulky. And what I ended up adding was I put the 2 lights on there. This light is a little light, similar to the stream lights, except the cool thing about this one, you can turn this one on, a little push button light, and it stays on. It's got a button instead of being a little, like 1 second when you like turn it off. Like, just the minute you take your finger off, it goes off. This one stays on, and that's really cool. Pretty bright little white LED. Next thing is the little Maritac AAA flashlight with the different modes, and it's pretty cool. Full aluminum, tiny, compact, throws enough light for me for what I need. So I'm happy with it. Got my 3 keys, my house key, got the key to the fire station, and my post office box key. 3 keys I use almost daily. So that works out nicely. So that's pretty much it for the everyday carry for right now. I'm happy with it. Definitely happy I stripped the Leatherman away for right now. A little bit too much bulk. I was getting in the way down at the station. I had to put my turnout gear on, especially my pants. So I said, you know, I need to find a good compromise. Tinker did that for me. Spyderco works great as a marine blade. Cell phone, it's a cell phone. The pen, have a lot of fun with it. The key is much more practical now, and the lighter, well, it's a lighter. Many uses for it. The only other thing I might, after, you know, tomorrow, might switch into my everyday carry is this. If you're not familiar with what this is a Comtech Stinger. It's a self-defense tool. It's made out of a very, very high-strength polymer, similar. You know, you ever seen Cold Steel's line of their polymer, you know, knives and training stuff, how durable it is. It's similar. Not the same material, but if you get the idea how strong it is, if you're familiar with that, it's very strong. I actually saw these through another YouTube member. Most of you guys, if you watch knife videos, probably know who he is. His name is Hell's Army, all capitals with a Z after Hell's. So Hell's Army put these on. This is where I first found out about them, and I said, first I was like, not sure I would need that, or not sure I really want it, but when I ordered, it was on a site called Lighthound, good site by the way, www.lighthound.com I believe is the name. Yeah, it's actually, that's what I got this from. I got that free from them, and I ordered the Victorinox and the Balio from them as well. But anyway, they had these, and they didn't carry any other stuff from Comtech. The other stuff they have is called like jaw jacker. It's like polymer brass knuckles, and that stuff's kind of impractical for me. I don't want to carry around brass knuckles, especially because I do believe they are illegal here in Rhode Island. So this really isn't that intimidating looking. It can be clipped to your keys, even though I would never carry it that way because it's insanely awkward shaped. But it is cool. I mean, I'll tell you something. I put some serious dents in some oak with this. I had a piece of oak around. I put it on top of a bucket and started wailing on it. And this thing, you know, there's no damage to the tip, and there's these giant, like, dimples in the wood now. And it's comfortable in the head. It doesn't really hurt too bad either when you actually put pressure on it. It's pretty comfortable. And I mean, you can just imagine hitting somebody with that. I mean, what that would do. That would be just miserable. And it's a very thin point, not sharp, but just a very blunt point. And I might carry that. I used to carry pepper spray. I do think the Tenacious could serve as, you know, an emergency self-defense role if I had to. Not that I would, but I may try this out. I may throw this in my left pocket. So that might be something. I'll let you know how that turns out, and I'll have a review on this in the future. Well, anyway, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. More videos to come. I haven't been on this channel in a while, but I will be doing some. I have a lot of stuff to review, a lot of stuff to get to, not a lot of time to do it. So until next time, guys, see you later.